Hello, real estate agents, okay? So we go through real estate school, and you know, like, you can be an agent on your own, you can be an agent on a team, and in fact, if you're like me, most people don't really even understand the real estate industry. What is a brokerage? Where do you hang your license? What does it mean to be on a franchise? How much money do you keep? Like, I remember going into my first broker meeting, it was the worst deal compensation-wise of all time. But it was all percentages and some royalty fee, and I didn't know what it meant. So I was like, yeah, sounds awesome. I'm thinking it's a good idea. I'm not negotiating. I have no idea what's good or bad. And that's how most of us get into this business. Also, typically when you go to school, you are learning what you are going to use. Real estate basically teaches you law and how not to get sued, but it teaches you nothing about the practice, nothing about the programs, nothing about how to negotiate. It doesn't even thoroughly explain how to correctly use the contract to represent different types of clients and different types of properties. So what happens then is you take your happy, super excited, I'm gonna sell 12 million in a year tail to an office, and you sit down at a desk and you, one, are scrambling for a client. Once you finally get one, you kind of don't know what to do with them or what to do with the contract. What I see a lot, agents will go to a different agent and say, how do I fill this out? And they also don't really know how to fill it out. So like, why I always put this in this blank, and I always put this in this blank, and I always put this in this blank. There are more than 50 blanks in a real estate contract. There's a reason for that. If it was supposed to be the same all the time, it wouldn't be a blank in the contract. It would just be like a statement, because there's a lot of boilerplate statements in our contract. So one thing I've seen over the years is agents come in, they're independent, they don't know what they don't know. They're well-meaning, they want to do right by their clients, but they don't have any training and they feel like their broker's too busy. So one thing I would really consider, join a team. Find a mentor, find someone who can take the time with you to learn your client, because honestly, part of writing the offer is understanding your client's financing, understanding their goals, understanding their personality. To be very honest, I'll have a client who's super handy. Their parents own a construction company. They are not worried about anything on a home inspection report. They just want the best deal. They have the resources, they have the knowledge. On the other side, I've got a first-time home buyer. All of their family live 12 hours away. She's a school teacher. He works in a corporate office. They know nothing about a hammer or a nail. A 55-page home inspection report is going to terrify them. They don't need to look at the 100-year-old bungalow. They need to do a thorough home inspection. They need to buy a newer home. So even as an agent, as you're helping them identify properties, you're going to be explaining a process, but until you understand the real estate market, before you understand the contract, you won't be able to appropriately advise your clients.